Thanks for tuning in. Hello. Welcome to our show. We made it. It's another week.
Yes.
Yes, my dear. Thank you so much for joining us. It's going to be a special show. Oh!
You scared us, great Scott! What was that? Who was that? Anyway.
It's Patsy Houlihan.
Oh, Patsy, hello,
Here we go.
welcome.
Hi, Patsy.
Hello, how are you doing?
You scared me.
Yes.
I'm nervous. I'm so nervous.
That's right. You and me both.
Thank you for joining, gracing us with your pleasure, with your presence. God damn it!
Drink some coffee, for
I'm
goodness sake.
trying. I thought I was in good shape, and it's like, oh, starstruck by the wonderful, the friendliest puppet on YouTube.
That's right.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the confetti.
That's the welcome confetti to Patsy Houlihan. How are you, Patsy? Oh my God, Zoe Langford! Yay! Oh. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, indeed. Yes, what?
I don't know. Just
Goodness, you
gotta say something.
You want me to contribute? Are you mad? Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, be careful. Okay, never mind. I pretend I didn't say that. That's Miles Davis' Spanish Inquisition. No.
Spanish Inquisition, that's right. The Spanish Inquisition. Sketches of Spain.
Oh, Sketches of Spain. Oh.
Well, except a very poor rendition of it.
Patsy, I was just passing through on my space pod. Well, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you,
wow.
Patsy, for passing through. Always a pleasure to see you.
I thought I saw something out the window. I waved.
I gotta get out of the thing happening. You know?
But you already do it by nature.
I did see the Patsy. Since you're here, I saw the tweet that Remy Moore put out about your production. I didn't get a chance to. I saw the cat fly by. I didn't get a chance to see it. Still running around like crazy.
Yes.
Merry Christmas! That's right. I said Christmas is coming is the title of today's show.
You should tell them how you arrived at that.
Oh yeah. I couldn't think of a title, so I went to. I said, let's search for random sentence generator on the internet. And so I clicked that and then I said,
random.
give me 6 random sentences, and some of them were a little more random than others. And I thought, Christmas is coming was
well, considering
amusing.
the time of year, it's
well, yeah, and
pretty
it's like,
random.
it's never too early to start planning for Christmas. You know, I mean, you know. So anyway, as I was saying, Patsy was doing. Was it a retrospective of a thing of one of your programs or shows? I didn't quite catch the gist. And as I said, I didn't stop by to check it because we have still been busy. I know I've been sort of regaling everyone with the saga of the house and everything. And ostensibly, we closed last Monday. So that's officially closed. They accepted the offer. But
Oh, yes. It doesn't actually close.
it doesn't
till
actually close. Actually, like signed, sealed, and delivered with a big envelope of money until, well, I mean, you know.
I don't know about the big envelope.
Until August 2nd. So we still have another month of
that sums it up nicely.
stuff happening. And on top of that, Margaret had a I guess an episode. She was okay, this is what we were officially told, is that they woke her up in the morning and then she was like sort of not herself. She was agitated. She didn't want to take her pills. She didn't want to get out of bed, and she had some episodes of low blood pressure. So they consulted the doctor, and the doctor said, well, let's send her to the hospital to be observed. So they sent her to the hospital. So this was on Wednesday, right?
Yes,
Wednesday.
Yes, that's right.
So she spent all day Wednesday in the hospital, and we got there, because Shelley works in the morning, we got there around 2 p.m., 1:30, 2 p.m.
Something like that.
Something like that. And we got there, and there was Margaret, and she says, what am I doing here? How did I get here? And then so we spent a couple of hours. There's nothing wrong with her. They checked her out. She was ambulatory. And
Oh.
Remy! Woo-hoo!
Hey, Remy.
So I'll just finish the story. And so then we're bringing her back to the nursing home. We had to go back, and I had to collect her transport wheelchair, then go back to the hospital. Then we brought her back to the home. And when we got there, she said, "Where am I?" And I said, "Well, you're at home." And she said, "That's what I was afraid of."
Oh.
So sad. But we were talking afterwards, and I think what just basically happened, Margaret was just in a kind of a bad mood in the morning. She got cranky, and didn't want to be accommodating at all or anything. And
No.
so they sent her to the hospital, I think, in sort of like punishment.
Well, to get her out of their hair for a while.
Yeah, exactly. You deal with her.
You're thinking that might be a possibility.
So anyway, that's the upshot.
Yeah.
We gave her the robot cat on Monday or Tuesday.
Tuesday. It was the day before this episode.
Yeah, the day before she got the robot
Coincidence?
cat. I think not.
No, I don't think so.
So, but she loves the thing. I mean, she's kind of glommed onto it. She realizes it's not real.
Yeah,
like
she
says,
aware of that.
Like, what is this? what does it eat? And I said, batteries. She said, oh.
Well, she was asking about the batteries today. Well, hope the batteries don't wear out.
Yeah, they're supposed to last like 6 months. So
yeah, so not too
whatever.
much to worry about.
Anyway, she likes it. She says,
yeah.
and she talks to it and treats it, and she it makes responses, and it's really kind of cool.
It's pretty neat. It's surprisingly nice.
We
it's
want
good.
one.
Yes, I think so.
Because it's like you walk by and it goes meow, and then it's like if you don't pet it for a while, it goes like it's going to sleep and stuff like that.
Yeah, it gives a little yawn.
Except you don't have to
something.
clean the cat box or anything like that.
No,
so.
no cat box cleaning.
Speaking of cat boxes, Remy was here. Just before we continue, let's give everybody another round of confetti because I just love that, and it also means I don't have to think of anything to say for about 20 seconds.
So that's your secret, eh?
That's right.
Your dirty little secret. Dirty little secret.
Little man, that's all.
Oh,
That didn't sound right.
heaven forbid. Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all.
So I sent Remy sort of like because you always think in your mind, oh, this will be easy.
Famous last words.
Famous last words. So I
Yes.
did the easy thing, and that still took like over an hour and a half to render. And it was like, well, this is crap. It was like just no. But to show Remy that I had been working, I actually had worked on it a little bit. I sent him the file anyway, and we had a little discussion. So we have some ideas, and I'm going to try and do it in more realistic terms and stuff. So actually, I have a little bit of video here that I'd like to share with everybody. And this shows me actually working, so that's proof. Was it last night or night before? I think night before. Because I got I sort of have the idea of how I'm going to approach this. But this sort of gives you an idea of sort of the challenges you sort of face when you're doing something like this. So there's nothing, I'm not revealing anything out of hand. Here's just sort of the work process and sort of like how I was feeling at the time when this happened, because this was like late at night. But here we go. Cat box is spinning in a green field. Excuse me. Yeah, there's all the cat boxes. I have a feeling I'm gonna get. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's about 10 minutes, 11 or 12 minutes per cat box to render. Currently rendering sort of a. Oh, let's see here. This one, and this. I don't know if you can see that, but that's gonna take another 5 hours, and it's actually kind of, this is going to pop onto the screen in a moment, but it's not really doing much because nothing seems to be moving. So I'm doing 8 hours of rendering of static cat boxes. No, I'm okay. Perfectly okay. So I know I said like 5 hours still to go, but it was actually 8 over 8 hours total render time. I mean, and this machine it's an X60 yeah, I know, i7 X16 no 6950X, so it's 10 cores, 20 threads. So I've got 64 gigs of RAM. This is 1080p 60, I think. But the thing is, I had the 6 or 7 cat boxes, okay? So they were all supposed to be swirling around. And then I had like the little clips of Shelly and I doing some stuff. Then I had the clouds. There's like 10 layers or 6 layers of clouds, which are all sort of swirling in behind each other. And then I've got track motion stuff too. So it's all like, and this is so you've got all these effects happening simultaneously, and it's all sort of built up on each other. But the problem is, I don't know what happened, but because I was only using about 6 or 7% of the machine and hardly any of the GPU as well. So I don't know. So what I've decided to do. Hello, Linda Gale. Thank you for joining us.
Gale.
Christmas.
Hello,
It's June, not December. Christmas is only once a year, and that's too much for me. Yes. but some of us have to work all year round to try and figure out what the hell are we going to do at Christmas time. So it's never too early. And it's sort of like
to find a way to escape.
It's like a premonition. Christmas is coming.
Oh. It sounds a lot like Armageddon is coming.
Yeah, well, it can be, if you're not ready in some families and all that jazz. So, yeah, so that's it. But I've decided to take a different approach because doing it all at once in one shot, there's too much. See, what happened is, like, in that render time.
I'm sorry, it's funny.
It's funny. The cat boxes don't move. They just sit there. It's like 7 to 8 hours, and it's like nothing happens, and it's like two cat boxes moved like this much, and it's like. So it's like,
sorry, I shouldn't laugh. That's a lot of time you had to come
No. So I decided I'm going to take a different route, and I decided to animate the cat boxes individually. So that was the thing that I started rendering, because after like 3 hours, I was like, this is not going to work. Because that was just like the second experimental go around, right? So.
I'm sorry, but that's insane.
Yes, it
that's
is.
Crazy making.
It is. So at the end of that, I was like, no. So I decided to animate the cat boxes individually. And then part of that discussion was Remy and I were saying, Remy said, we should have some cats in there. And I was like, okay, let's put some cats in there too.
Cats. Come on.
So, and I thought, well, this is a good opportunity to get like Chuck Norris in a spacesuit. And then I asked Jennifer Morales for a couple of her. Yeah, it's true.
What's that?
Hello, Nines Catudio. So kind of you to join us. I don't know. How this goes berserk sometimes. I'm not even sure.
What do you mean? What did he do? I don't understand.
Well, he just welcomed Holly. Like.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
Well, but Holly, she's been here for a while.
Oh, it just welcomed her now?
Yeah, it's because she said hi. It's one of the magic words. When you
right.
use one of the magic words, it welcomes you back.
That's so weird.
Right, so thanks for so kind of you to join us again.
You've got to rebuild Hal's brain, I think.
I did. I was afraid to say that last one though. About getting. I'm sort of. I'm lost. Oh, that's your impression of me?
Well, you said...
I didn't use a southern accent, so that's not the impression. I don't even know if I could do you, Remy.
I doubt it.
It would be like my southern preacher voice, and just like, nah. It's not you. It doesn't have that sort of. I don't know. There's a weird sort of
cadence or
cadence
something.
And modulation to the way you speak. It's different. It's tough to.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. It really sounds good though. You sound very calm and collected and relaxed.
It's like you've seen everything in the world and nothing is ever going to bother you, sort of thing.
Nothing phases you.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah, I admire that.
Yeah. So anyway, so Remy said, "Oh yeah, let's put some cats in there." I said, "Okay, what the hell?" Because it does need cats. Just the cat box is
sure.
like, you think, where's the cats for the cat box?
Well, seriously.
And I figured, I wanted to put Chuck Morris in a spacesuit. And I figured we'll get some of Remy's cats in there on the spacesuits, and then we'll get I figured, okay, well, let's ask Jennifer Morales for a couple of pictures too, and we'll get her cats in spacesuits. And so then the next time I clip over to the cats here, we're gonna have everybody in goddamn spacesuits.
Hey, you know what you can call it? Space Cat Jamboree.
Space Cat Jamboree. That's right. I taught Remy a pet name for his music teacher. Holly taught me how to say my Okay. Does it translate in text or
It sounds vaguely familiar. What is
Chuck just heard his name and perked up. Lol, he's a mama's boy. Does not leave me for a minute. Oh, that's so cute. Those. Holly sent me like 5 pictures there, so I can sort of pick and choose which one would work best in a spacesuit or whatever, or maybe 2 spacesuits, something like that. I don't know. And he's a really cute little cat.
Yeah,
you know.
He is.
And Robert.
Hi.
Robert had to sit through 5 seconds of a Trivago commercial to see us.
Oh, what?
I don't even know what's a Trivago. Is that like a?
Is that something to do
It
with
sounds
travel?
like travel or some weird pasta commercial or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never heard of Trivago.
Boy, that's. I was looking. I don't know. I thought I was having some trepidation about today's show, but it's turning out pretty good. I think so far. What song is that? Oh, wait a minute. We all live in a yellow submarine?
Yes, you got it.
Oh, a hotel deal searcher.
I was afraid it was going way down or way off.
Looks like we're having some lag on the chat, eh?
Hotel search, you said? That's what
Travaggio. Yeah.
Travaggio. Okay.
Hi, Pawn. Thank you. Chuck is so cute. Yes, he is. And Robert, and everybody. Robert says, I left work a little early so I can see you guys live for a change. So dance, monkeys, dance. There's a poem there somewhere.
A poem?
You little stage monkeys, doing your little tricks up there. Make me laugh, make me smile, make my day complete. Dance, monkey, dance. or I will something mean.
something
mean. I don't know. Arr, dance, monkeys, dance.
Oh, that's good. I like that. Yes. I'm trying not to get I'm trying not to have lipstick all over the place.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
but it's
it.
yours. Who else is going to use it?
I'm gonna have it all over my face and all over the kazoo and my
that's
gloves
funny.
and everything else.
Our timing was pretty good today, so I thought, I'll help you out, because I'll put a little eyebrow stuff on and
Oh, yes.
lipstick. So I thought I'll help you with your lipstick. That was a mistake because it's like I couldn't figure out. I don't know, maybe my nerves or the coffee or something was getting to me because I couldn't hold my hand still enough, and then it was like, so I said, go like this, and then I put lipstick on her, and then I said, oh, that's not working. Go like this, and then my hand sort of twitched. I got it on her teeth, and, and then on her shirt, and I was like, God damn it! So,
I don't know how you got it on my shirt.
And then I had to get this is like 10 minutes before the show started. Let's get some laundry and stuff and clean it off. So
Good times.
that looks pretty good. Eh? It didn't hit. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think you did a good job.
Oh.
Well, thank goodness for the eyebrows. I can do the lipstick, but the eyebrows, no. I mean, I'd have eyebrows all over my head.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell what I'm doing with that.
So, well, screw it. I was picking out the clips for the cat box thing, eh? And And I ran across this other clip, and I was sort of scuffing through quickly, so it was like, huh? You know how it works, right? So then I got to this section, I got, damn it, that's funny. So I I cut it out to share with you people. So here we go.
Think quietly, don't think too fast. This is a deep thing that we're doing because we are using sort of a thing. Because I'm doing it slow, it's really deep and meaningful. Super meaningful. Oh yes, lots of deep thoughts involved. We'll have deep thoughts. Right, deep thoughts. Because it's slow and very meditative. Deep thing that we're doing. Super deep thoughts. Super deep thoughts. Yeah.
You know what? That you need to see again.
Think quietly, don't think too fast. This is a deep thing that we're doing because we are using sort of a thing. Because I'm doing it slow, it's really deep and meaningful. Super meaningful. Oh yes, lots of deep thoughts involved. We'll have deep thoughts. Right, deep thoughts. Because it's slow and very meditative. Deep thing that we're doing. Super deep thoughts. Super deep thoughts. Yeah.
Dance, monkey, dance. Oh, monkeys, plural. Yeah.
Oh, right, monkeys.
Oh boy. So that's that.
Oh, I remember you were looking at some raccoon T-shirts yesterday.
Oh yeah. We bought.
Those are hilarious.
We're getting a couple of raccoon T-shirts. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't give it away though.
But give it away.
Yeah. Well, not for the show here, but for
No. I mean,
kalimbas and kazoos. Yeah.
they're funny T-shirts.
Yeah, they're funny, but I mean, I can't remember what the sayings were and stuff.
Oh, for goodness'
Well,
sake.
that's why you brought them up, and now I can't remember. So
Well, I seem to remember there's one with a raccoon, a skunk, and a possum on it. What do they call them? Yard kitties or something?
no, street cats. Yeah,
Street
save
cats.
the trees, street cats.
Yes.
And or is it trash pandas? Save the trash pandas.
Oh, the trash bag.
Hi, hello guys, can you hear us? Just 1 second there. Transition.
Oh, there.
Hello? Can you see us? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Governor.
Yes, Governor.
The computer froze, unfortunately. I have no
Yes.
idea what that was, so.
Oh.
Okay, you can hear us. Can you see us yet, or? Perfect, you can see us now?
Oh, good.
Yeah, the computer froze. I went from one thing. I just went to reach the Kalimba La Luna, and okay, good, awesome, thanks. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's happened like this is like the third time it's happened ever, so it was like weird. And I had
That's
to
rare.
totally reboot everything, the computer, everything. So
Wow.
luckily though, when I pulled up the browser, it came back to the streaming page. So I just put on OBS and made sure the mics were on and everything fired back up. So which is good, you know. But
Yeah, that's very rare that it crashes.
yeah. So anyway, apologies. I'm hoping I can like track that down at some point. Anyway, extra confetti
Yes.
for everyone. God damn you all! I mean, not you. I mean, the computers and all that stuff. Blah, 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 blah.
We're not very good dancing monkeys.
Oh yeah, we're sad dancing monkeys.
Crestfallen.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, so that's good. I meant to. Yeah, I took my gloves off. Where'd the kalimba go? There we go. Kalimba La Luna.
Oh, yes, right. That's where you were.
Everything is working. Everything is working. Everything is working good again. But it's always better with echo and reverb, you know. Everything is working.
Oh, there's rummaging over there. I was wondering what
Looks
was
like one
going
of those.
on.
Oh, audio and video are not matching. Looks like one of those. Can you refresh your thing? Maybe that's what it is. Like sometimes it does that. Da, da, da.
Oh, so we look like a badly dubbed foreign film.
Yeah, that's
do
what he
we?
said.
Right, okay.
Those Chinese karate movies dubbed in English.
Oh, that's right.
No, you gotta match this song.
That's a song?
Well, whatever. I don't know. Just random noise.
Random noise?
Gotta match the random noise and with reverb.
I don't know. Well, can we?
Oh, what?
I'll try.
Looks perfect. Holly says. So that's good.
Oh, that's a nice touch. I like that. Oh, you've got everything. You've got percussion and musical notes, and you even got a little, sounds a bit like tambourine there. Yes, that's good. That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Very versatile little instrument.
Well, that deserves more practice. I don't know why the
Yeah.
computer died. So, folks, one thing I was thinking, I had this video in the can of the robot cat. I took a little bit of a footage, about 30 seconds or so. Oh, the refresh worked. Okay, yeah, I thought maybe that's like
good.
sometimes that's the way it is, you know, just
Oh,
everything
so
needs to
that's,
sync up.
Syncs it again?
Yeah. When in doubt, refresh or reboot. That's all.
Right, I guess so. I should know that by now.
Yeah, so I took about 30 seconds of footage. I'm undecided whether to use that in the box opening thing. Oh, the echo. Thank you.
Oh, the reverb's still on. Thank you so much.
So many things to remember, and since Shelly can't see,
Yeah, I don't know
so
what's
I have to
going
do
on.
that, and I you know, she can't like fiddle with buttons or type crap up. So
Well, I'd have to spend like, I don't know, 2,000 weeks trying to read through some of these
yeah,
screens
well,
to see what's going on.
the text is so small, you'll never do it.
Well, that's why it would take 2,000 weeks.
Yeah, and I don't expect you to do it.
Well, yeah, well,
Your company and the je ne sais quoi we have here together, that's what makes it work. You know, I don't
the je
expect
ne
you to
sais
be
quoi.
my what is it, co-engineer here in the broadcast booth. You know?
I'd have a lot of learning to do.
Well, it's
My.
well, I mean, I'm getting it,
I've
but
seen
this
some
is
of
like
the-
this.
I've just looked at some of these screens that you have up here, and it's like, holy cow! How do you figure out what you're doing?
Yeah, it's like here. Actually, let me show you guys. This is
It's
funny.
complicated looking.
It's funny.
stuff.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start. Oh, by the way, that's a giant picture of Shelly's eye there.
It is. Oh, right.
Oh wait, you
okay.
can't see that. Wait, I have to transition. There, now you can see. That's a giant picture of Shelly's
Oh,
eye.
Right.
So
right, okay.
yeah, so this is the stuff I'm looking at here. So I go like there. That's the chat. Then here's the interface for the sound thing. Yeah, it's it. You guys, tomfoolery that makes me watch, right?
Tomfoolery. This is
Shelly, you're an
tomfoolery.
important part of the team with your quirkiness and awesome sense of humor. Yeah, see what I
Oh,
mean?
thanks.
That's right. And then I've got this is the shaper
thanks.
compressor for the audio. Here's one of the thing. This thing does. Oh, this is a cool thing. It does a weird vocal distortion.
I like the little blue.
Yeah, that's why I like it too. It's like I like it swinging back and forth. And then here's like this is the old speaker thing.
Oh, that's. Oh, you get a separate box for that.
Yeah, and then
Hello, speaker here.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Say it again.
Hello, Governor.
Yeah.
yeah, so then I turn that off. Then of course here that's the main the
pigeon
streaming
speak.
thing. Oh, I'm not even on the analytics. Wow,
Oh.
8 concurrent viewers. Holy cow.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Woohoo! Hello
For us, that's
everybody.
good.
And then here's the chat bot. This is the other thing. So like, can you see why I was like begging? Oh wait, and then let's not forget. Then there's this thing too, which is well, actually that's not that big a deal because it's the Discord server where actually we'll show you guys that because he's not up now.
What, how? Or your...
The Discord server.
Oh, you mean your...
Where'd he go?
Your butler.
Oh, yeah, butler. So is he still up or did he die? I think he died.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, so... Yeah, co-op. See,
Oh,
see, like, and then here, this is the my server, Discord server, and see here it says co-op's butler, but there's only co-op here. So now what I have to do is open this, go to downloads, find the Frosthaven. This is what I do every show. So just so you know,
well, you've got all these different screens, and it's just
where is it? Frosthaven alert box. So there,
there's so much text on the screen.
And then
on each screen, I mean.
So let's see. So then open. Oops, I have to press Shift and right click. Open command window here.
Oh, sure. Doesn't everybody know that?
Yeah. So then now I have to type in node space bot.js. So that starts the alert bot. See, now co-op's butler is here.
Oh, and that was simple, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to start moving this stuff back. So this is minimized here.
That sounds like code.
And then minimize there. Well, it's node is a thing. Anyway, it's like annoying to get into.
That's what I mean. There's a lot to know.
So I'll start moving this back. That can be minimized, and then this can be over here where I like to see it. I feel sort of the loop with the hello governor reference.
Oh, that's pigeon speak.
Pigeon speak. Oh,
well,
yeah.
That's what we always picture the pigeons strutting around on our balcony going,
Hello, Governor.
How are you doing today?
He's got a nice suit on. See, they're wearing like top hat and tails, eh? So it's like
they're always so polite.
They're always looking for their top hat.
Yes,
the wind blew my top hat away. Oh, I don't know where it is now. I'll have to find it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
So right. So now I've got the bot started, like for the alert bot. See, but here in this, I don't know if you see it here, but normally in the lower left-hand corner is a little thing that says when I'm speaking, it glows purple. So I go to Discord bot voice monitor, right-click. This is every show, by the way, and then I go down here and refresh. There. So now when I speak, the thing opens. So I go, okay. Oh, wait, I have to do the same thing for the alert bot. So if somebody joins my Discord server, we get a notification here. This is so nerdy.
Yeah.
This is like bizarre.
That's what I've been telling you all along.
Holy
this
shit, is this ever nerdy?
This is hard.
Yeah.
I mean, for us,
well, once it's set up, though, it's okay.
Hard.
So that's done now.
And you keep talking like, that's nothing.
So then I go, okay. Right. Yeah, I have to make sure I say okay.
Well, you blow a gasket when it doesn't work.
Right, so now I can go back to live stream show, transition us, and there we are. Yeah, so let me catch up on the chat here a little bit. Yeah, Shelley, you're an important part of the cheese making. No, you're
cheese making.
No, so Robert
we make cheese too. I wasn't aware of that.
Robert said, "Cheese, you're running a podcast or piloting a plane?" I know, eh?
Seriously,
and then it's
piloting
like
a plane.
And then it's like, I'll do that Hindenburg speech on the old speaker.
Oh no, the humanity.
And then Remy said, "I feel sort of the loop with the hello governor reference." Yeah, hello governor. Okay. What is hello, governor? Sounds horrible if it was Russian. That's not Russian. Bastardization of hello, governor.
Yep.
Oh my god, I have no idea what you're saying. In Russian, that particular combo of words means yellow shit precisely. Holy fuck! Oh, excuse me.
Are you serious? Yellow shit. That's funny. I'm sorry, but
oh yeah, you won. You won. You won for sure. Yep.
That's pretty good. Oh, something's coming down.
That's my heads.
Oh, heads are rolling.
Heads are falling. Let's see. I'll stay with making videos on my cell phone. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, I've gone overboard, right? So, like,
just you think
that's so? That's not even. That's not. See, in this thing too, like this is the chat bot. Oh, fuck, now I have to transition back to the website pages there. Oh. So if I transition back there, okay. So this is the chat bot. So this is part of this thing here. What I'm swirling around is part of the chat bot. So this is part of Streamlabs, right? So this is connected to Streamlabs, so that when and with Streamlabs, if somebody like subscribes or donate. Oh shit! I've got my
What's falling now?
my heads again. I forgot to switch that back. See, so the fact that this show works at all
is really quite nothing short of miraculous.
So I mean, never mind like Shelley being unable to help. I mean, wouldn't expect her to do this on the best of days, right?
Neither would I.
Yeah, exactly. So so there we are. Midnight Banshee, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Banshee, hello.
What have I walked into here? Are y'all dying laughing in here? Yeah, well, we said some random.
Oh yes, we were talking about hello, governor, which is we're sort of joking. It's like pigeon speak. We think the pigeons on the balcony sort of look like they would have a little British accent. They're strutting around,
with their
and they seem to be
their
all
tails, right?
very polite.
It looks like.
Hello, governor. How you doing today?
Hello, governor.
They seem so pleasant, You shoo them away. Well, you shoo them away endlessly, and they come back and say, "Hello, governor. How you doing?" It's like this never happened before.
Nothing phases them.
It's not a thing.
Hello, governor.
Yep. How you doing? Yes. Yeah, like we're happy to see you or something. We're not. Get lost, you little pests.
Yeah. So that's
what the
yes,
but
and
somebody
I forgot
said
the combination of some random combination of words we used sounded like in Russian yellow shit,
that's
and I was like,
me.
what?
Yellow shit. We had no idea we were saying yellow shit in Russian. Is that serious?
Yeah, and you know what that calls for? That calls for deep thoughts.
Oh yes, deep thoughts.
Think quietly, don't think too fast. This is a deep thing that we're doing because we are using survival thing. Because I'm doing it so easily deep and meaningful. Super meaningful. Oh yes, lots of deep thoughts involved. Well, deep thoughts. Right, deep thoughts. Because it's slow and they're meditative. Deep thing that we're doing. Super deep thoughts. Super deep thoughts. Thoughts. Yeah.
What was that? One more time.
Think quietly, don't think too fast. This is a deep thing that we're doing because we are using survival thing. Because I'm doing it so easily deep and meaningful. Super meaningful. Oh yes, lots of deep thoughts involved. Well, deep thoughts. Right, deep thoughts. Because it's slow and they're meditative. Deep thing that we're doing. Super deep thoughts. Super deep thoughts. Thoughts. Yeah.
I found that clip when I was cutting up the stuff for the Catbox video thing, and I thought, because I was scrubbing through it like high speed, and I was like, bleep, 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 bleep. And then I got to that section, I was like, fuck, that's good. So here we are. It's going to be a permanent part of the show now. Yay!
Cheap thrills.
Cheap thrills.
Yep.
Cheap laughs.
Yep, keep the cheap
Dance,
thrills
monkey, dance.
Yes, well, we're working on it.
Fish said, but the glitches are playing in nicely to the show when they do happen. Yeah, sometimes they work.
Sometimes they're downright funny.
That reminds me. Midnight Banshee had said something, was it last week? And here, and ladies and gentlemen, there's your viral video for the week.
Right.
Oh, that reminds me. Shelley, I have to do something actually kind of serious in a few minutes, so just hang on, though. But I just wanted to mention to Midnight Banshee.
Somebody just showed.
That was Linda. What time would you live stream if you do? I think that's she's talking to Holly there.
Oh, okay.
So because she was saying she may live stream later today from the Shushinsky Kitty Park. The weather's night, but I'm afraid my phone will fail me. Yeah. Oh, I was replying to Midnight Banshee. Yeah, you asked last week. See, the thing is, with the chat, sometimes I don't get the chat. I like something. Sometimes somebody says something, I don't see it, either because I've got another window in front of it, or because
you're busting a gut laughing.
No, or because it just doesn't show because it's like top chat. Like the thing, Google does this weird thing with top chat and live chat.
Oh, what is top chat?
I have no idea. I didn't even know there was a difference between top chat and live chat until Holly pointed that out one time. I was like, what?
Okay. This is all new to me.
So I always try to have it on live chat, but it defaults to top chat, which means that some chats, if they're similar or something, I don't know how it works. They decide not to display it.
Oh, for crying out loud!
But then when you look at I looked at the replay, because I watched the show later just to sort of self-criticize and be Canadian about it all. But,
well put.
Yeah, that.
I like that. Be Canadian about it.
We're not healthy unless we're self-deprecating. You know?
That's right.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, it's Canada Day tomorrow, so that's something.
Oh, it's National Shoot Your Foot Self in the Foot Day.
Why is the audio seems a little high? I don't know.
Okay. What are we shouting, you mean?
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's not good.
breaking up a little bit at the top end. I don't know why that is.
Oh, distorting, you mean? That kind of thing?
Yeah, because the
That's not good.
nothing like deep affectment thoughts.
All right.
Yeah, the compressor's on, so they should be fine. Let's see, is this one on? Yeah, compressor's on here too, so that's good. Anyway, I don't know.
Oh, yes, you said something. You were alluding to something serious.
Yeah, later. Just to say, I wanted to mention Midnight
later.
Magic because he asked me about the Stream Deck,
okay.
like the special effects for when I do the confetti or whatever. Am I using a Stream Deck or am I just doing scenes?
Oh, I remember you mentioning.
I just wanted to
Stream Deck last week. I remember.
Yeah,
something about
I
that.
can't use a Stream Deck because this is Windows 7, but I'll just show. So
Stream Deck. That's a gaming thing, isn't it? You
no,
said, or
it's basically a macro keypad. So you can program the keys to do macros for you. So that's like a key combination or whatever, right? So that way it saves you from having to click around in the interface here. So what I do is like to get we're in the web pages one, which is here, web pages up here. So then when I want to do, let's say the confetti, I go to live stream confetti, hit the transition, and then that pops it over. So in answer to your question from the week before or a week after before that, yeah, so that's what I do. I do scenes. I was just reading the chat here too. Wow, self-criticism is really a Canadian thing that doesn't explain the last season of SCTV. I have no idea what you're talking about. He lies. SCTV.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Oh, Second City TV?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that for ages.
Well, it doesn't exist anymore.
Well, I know it doesn't because half the people on it that were on it are no longer.
Yeah.
John Candy.
Oh yeah. I mean that's like an '80s thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think in
ages
Chicago,
ago.
Second City TV.
Yeah,
Second
I think
City
so.
Television.
Oh yeah, Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Right.
Can't remember the real names.
Linda says, how has everyone's weather been? We've had storm warnings pop off and on the last few days here. Linda, I think you're living like near Edmonton, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. We had a bit of a storm yesterday, but we're a long piece from Edmonton now.
Okay, are you ready, Shelley?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so what I was alluding to earlier about the serious thing, it's not really that serious. I've done the video for the review of the robot cat or the cat, the Joy for All Hasbro.
Oh, right. Joy for All.
Robotic kitty. And I think I lost my lunch there in doing it because I never got around to discussing anything in it, right? So I wanted to maybe take a clip from the show and then throw that into my video for that. And I figured, well, why not just do it live instead of like doing it fake? Because I was thinking maybe I'll just record it and then just use it that way. But if I do it live anyway, then we can sort of, give you guys, and it sort of, I don't know, it seems more natural. Hey, what do you think?
I guess so.
All right, so let's do this. So for the next couple of minutes, it's not going to be long. We're going to just sort of discuss some of the thoughts we had about what it is, like the robot cat thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you ready, sweetie?
Yep, sure.
Okay. Hi everyone. This is my wife Shelley. I'm co-op CoriolisAffectment. Welcome to. This is actually an excerpt from our live show that we do on Sundays, Heads in Space. And I thought it would be a good opportunity because I didn't quite get around to discussing some of the benefits of what a robotic cat would mean for somebody who was elderly and in need of loving something. And I think this is what highlights one of the strongest and most beneficial aspects of a device or a toy like the Hasbro's Joy for All, which is an unfortunate naming for a toy like that. And when we gave the I'm going to say device to my mother-in-law, and while she knew that it was artificial and the fact that it ran on batteries, it still didn't stop her from lavishing affection and love on it. and reacting to the contact that she was getting, because it's a very tactile thing. So you can pet it, and it responds with purring and meowing and movement. And I think the strongest benefit of all here is the fact that it's that engagement, that instead of a static thing, which is sort of like a one-way passive expression, either way you might want to interpret that, where this actually has like an aspect or a simulacrum of life, which allows an engagement.
Yeah, it exhibits sort of typical cat behaviors. I mean, nothing extravagant, just, like the purring and the meowing, and its mouth moves, it goes meow, and the eyes move, they flip open, and it looks at you, and after a while, if it's resting, it just closes
which
its eyes.
is what you saw in somebody just joined our show.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Jennifer. We're just doing
Jennifer.
a little thing here, and I think this is what I personally noticed. Like we gave the device, the assistive device, or the cat, in quotes, to my mother-in-law on last Tuesday, and now this is Sunday, so it's about 5 or 6 days later.
Right.
And I am inclined to think that there has been a positive, I don't know, outcome or development. She seems more aware of her surroundings and more engaged with everything.
I think so. We went to see her this morning, and I thought she was in really good spirits, and she was petting the cat, and she talks about it, and
yeah, so it gives you something to, like I say, people
seems
need
to
something
enjoy
to love and care for, and when and the unfortunate thing is, once you get to a certain stage in your life, you are unable to take care of something that depends on you. So you can't really have a real cat, because you just can't clean up after it and feed it and that. So that's a shame for people who are sort of alone and isolated, and in living arrangements whereby they don't have much contact with a diverse range of people who aren't just like themselves. So all in all, I think it's a wonderful thing, that if it's something that one can contemplate doing and giving to someone, then I think it's certainly worthwhile. So
yeah, we weren't too keen. Initially we had misgivings about it, but then
changed our minds.
we did.
and it was really because
Really impressed with
Margaret had a static stuffed animal
That
that
made the difference.
she sort of was engaging with on that level anyway. So this just sort of heightened that. It adds that much more. So so that's I think it's a positive thing for people who are in that stage of their lives.
And she's got both cats. She's got the static cat, and she's got the robot cat, and they're friends.
Oh, I did want to say though, like we went back the next day, and she says, because I asked her, I said, "What do you think of this thing?" And she said, "Well, it's it's at the foot of the bed. It's staring at me." All right, well, thanks. Okay, I guess that's it. So we'll move on now. But I'm going to cut, maybe see if I can use some of that in that video that I'm going to do. So
I think you described it well.
yeah, we'll see. So anyway, I've got some of that in the can as well. So hi, Jennifer, thanks for joining us. Yeah, she got. I tendered a request to Jennifer to send me some of her kitty photos. I was wondering, do they come declawed really? You don't mind if I add your kitties to the show as well? As like part of like here with the live stream, like the cats that the space cats that I have here with Holly's. I was thinking, because I'm gonna add Chuck Morris to that. That's Holly's other cat. She sent me some pictures there the other day. So, and I'm gonna get Remy. Remy's gonna send me some too, once eventually. So, yeah, do those robot cats come declawed? But yeah, they never get angry, so which is something,
They're pretty well behaved. Yeah.
Robot said it's robot therapy, and this is something that kind of like. Oh yeah, no sheddings to worry about. Absolutely,
That's true. It even comes with a brush. Can you believe
it
that?
does come with a brush.
You can actually do a little brushing there.
Robert actually brings up a good. I'm changing my cam now. Lol. I'm charging my cam now. Oh goody. Robert brings up a good point. It's robot therapy, and in the future, this is going to be something that's going to become more and more important. I mean, the baby boomers and all that. They're all going to move into that stage of their life, and there's just not going to be enough people around to sort of assist, either emotionally or
comfort
or
give,
or whatever. And I think it's
companionship of sorts.
I think there's kind of a perceived, I think in North America anyway, I think it's different in Asia because they're sort of very,
I think the family unit is considered more important there, whereas here it's...
No, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking they anthropomorphize like the robots and machinery. Here we have this sort of prejudice or discrimination against robotic assistants, which doesn't exist in Japan, as far as I understand.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So that's sort of the aspect I was trying to get at.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah. So. You can get robot bees as well.
No,
unfortunately,
the
ecological disaster is still going to happen. So,
that's an interesting idea, though. You get a bunch of AI-controlled bee drone type things, and they run around and pollinate.
Well, you do lobotomies on cockroaches, and then stick little wings on them and turn them into bees.
Oh, jeez. Sounds like a lot of work. It's very small work.
Well, you do little tiny robots that do the surgery.
You mean nanobots?
Yeah, nanobots. Because apparently cockroaches are developing multi-immunities to pesticides or whatever that's supposed to get rid of them, and they're going to be unkillable eventually and be crawling all over us from it. So we'll have to have robots to pick cockroaches off our carcasses.
Great.
That's too dark, man. That's just too dark.
That's pretty dark.
Wonder when they would come out with robotic girlfriend. I think they already have, but it's
well, that sounds a bit creepy.
Yeah, but it's static apparently, but quite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's creepy though. It's really
static.
Creepy.
That sounds like
it doesn't have
a blow up doll.
Yeah, but it's more realistic. I think you've heard about them, eh?
Maybe vaguely. I don't really recall.
Linda said, our cats had all their claws. Fortunately, they learned as kittens not to use them on people. I think, they're actually quite trainable in that regard,
I think so.
Because,
well, I remember Mr. Leo used to like to claw, but then he sort of got the hang of it. He'd just grab your leg and not dig in with his claws.
Yeah. And he was a feral cat, too.
Yeah, he's a pretty smart guy.
Cockroaches. Yeah, that's. Did I pronounce that right? I don't know. Linda, Jennifer, I don't know if you've seen this yet. This is our funny little thing of the day. So you're going to get subjected to it now too, because it got too dark there for a minute. Whoops.
Think quietly, don't think too fast. This is a deep thing that we're doing because we are using sort of a thing. Because I'm doing it so it means it's really deep and meaningful, super meaningful. Oh yes, lots of deep thoughts involved. Hold on, deep thoughts, right? Deep thoughts, because it's slow and they're meditative. Deep thing that we're doing, super deep thoughts, super deep thoughts. Yeah.
Well, we're getting to that time almost. 3:46. We've got about 3.5 minutes to go or so in the show.
Oh, okay.
So, folks, it's I'm turning it over to you now. Tell me your stories. Tell me your tales. What is good and what is bad? What is
indifferent?
And what is
good,
sad?
bad, and indifferent.
No, we don't want to talk about sad. No sad things. Yeah, I got to remember that thing.
Careful, you do that too much, and Remy will turn it into a song.
Oh.
A good song. He turns things into great songs. What?
Because the video's not ready yet.
What video? What are you talking about?
Yeah, for the cat box video.
All right, well.
Because I got to get that
done.
You
let the cat.
Well, already because I can't do it without everybody's help. So, I mean, gee whiz, 8 hours of rendering. That was like ridiculous.
So I can move like a millimeter or something.
Oh, actually, Jennifer hasn't seen it, and I don't know if Holly saw it either. So I'm gonna play this again too. This is a little clip I call Catbox Crazy.
All right.
Catbox is spinning in a green field. Excuse me. Yeah, there's all the cat boxes. I have a feeling I'm gonna get. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's about 10 minutes.
11 or 12 minutes per cap box to render. Currently rendering sort of a, let's see here, this one. And this, I don't know if you can see that, but that's going to take another 5 hours. And it's actually kind of, well, this is going to pop onto the screen in a moment, but it's not really doing much because nothing seems to be moving. So I'm doing 8 hours of rendering of static cat box. No, I'm okay, perfectly okay.
So yeah, 8 hours. It was like 5 hours still left. No, 3 hours at that point, I think, instead of 5. But 8 hours total render time. I was like, and I had this idea, and it was, I don't know. I screwed something up, and it like the cat boxes were all there, and only 2 of them moved. Like, so I don't know. I decided to go a different way. I'm doing it differently, and yeah, it'll be better. Much better.
That would be a really low-key video otherwise.
I'd take the cat. I don't want life-size Barbie. Yeah, I was thinking, but I decided I didn't want to answer that, Linda. Because Robert says, that's okay. I've had a lot of girlfriend relationships that were... No, that's not what it was. It was Patsy that said, but would you want a cat or a life-size Barbie robot? Yeah, I don't know.
I'll take the cat any day.
Yeah, the room, they don't give you big enough rooms, you know? That's a weird question, you know, like would oh, I'm blushing. That's really strange.
You're blushing.
Yeah. Well, you're looking over there. You're supposed to look at me. You can't tell anyway. Well, it's like this whole sex robot thing, eh? It's like that's just a weird thing. Like, I mean, how sad is it got to be when you know you get that instead of trying to. Yeah, it is, Jennifer. Like, have a real live person, but then you think, well, there's some people that just, you know, they can't have relationships for whatever reason, and it's like, you know, that they lose out too. So I don't know, it's one of those weird things, you know. Maybe in the future when maybe it'll just be perfectly normal. We'll have like more immortality or vague, you know, and then some people will download themselves into robots, and we wouldn't know if they were real or unreal or anything like that, you know. So, you know what? I think I've read a lot too many science fiction stories in some ways, you know. So,
if they can ever download a human consciousness,
This
I'll
is
be
a deep thing that we're
surprised.
doing because we are using
eventually.
thing. Like something so easy to repeat and meaningful. Super meaningful. Deep thoughts involved. Well, deep thoughts. Right, deep thoughts. Because it's slow and they're meditative. Deep thing that we're doing. Super deep thoughts. Super deep thoughts. Yeah.
Okay, folks. Christmas is coming. Right. Well, thanks for joining us. Trump crosses the DMZ today in North Korea. I heard about that. Yeah,
right.
820 steps or something like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
So that's it, sweetie. All right. The hour is done.
Wow.
Thank you for joining us in our show. Sure. I mean, of course, as always, it's nothing without you. We can't make the laughs. I mean, we bounce off you, you bounce off us, and together we amuse ourselves for a fast, short hour, and yeah.
Well,
final words.
You always spring that on me. Never
Well,
know.
just say goodbye then. Goodbye.
Well, goodbye, and see you next time.
Bye, Paul. Holly. Thanks for
Bye,
and thank
Paul.
you to everyone.
Yes, hi, Paul.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.